And the U.S. and Iran have disagreed over casualties from the ballistic missile attack on American soldiers in Iraq.
While President Donald Trump says no American soldier was harmed, Iran says more than 80 of them were killed. President Trump, while reacting to the attack during a televised address from the White House, appeared to soften his tone after weeks of talking tough and issuing threats.
There is more in this report.
In what appears to be a softer approach to the ongoing face-off between the United States and Iran, President Donald Trump announced that nobody was harmed in Iran's retaliatory attacks on Wednesday. According to him, they got an intelligence report before the strike and all American soldiers are safe, with only minimal damages sustained at the military bases.
No American or Iraqi lives were lost because of the precautions taken, the dispersal of forces, and an early warning system that worked very well. Iran standing down, which is a good thing for all parties concerned and a very good thing for the world.
Joining us now on Skype from Abuja is a security expert, Group Captain Sadeeq Shehu, retired. It's good to have you, and Happy New Year to you, Group Captain.
Happy New Year to the TVC team.
All right. Now, there are lots of rhetorics, a lot of analysis on the U.S.-Iran face-off. Right now, from where we stand, most of the countries are saying, let there be exercise of restraints. Those are some of the louder comments from other parts of the country. But let's look at it from the perspective of Nigeria. What implication would it be for this country if there were a war between Iran and the United States, considering the nature of Nigeria being central, being an ally of the United States on one hand, and having a very large population of Shia in Nigeria?
Thank you very much. The world is becoming increasingly a global village, such that a war somewhere, no matter how far off, will have consequences almost all over the world, as we are seeing in this crisis. If you can remember, as soon as this war broke, we saw all oil prices rising, we saw stock markets crashing. So if you look at it, it will have effect on Nigeria on different dimensions. First, let us look at it from the economic dimension. Nigeria being a country that is predominantly an oil-producing country, any crisis that is in the northeast, either positive, that is happening in the Middle East, either positively or negatively will affect Nigeria, because it will affect the oil market. That's on the one hand. Secondly, we are not unaware, as we have heard from the IGP police, that we have a reasonable number of Shiites who have affinity with Iran. We never know how the people who have affinity with Iran would choose to express their happiness with what is happening. So in earnest, not only Nigeria, any other country will be affected by this mode, especially when it has to do with one country against another.
All right, the security apparatus in Nigeria is on red alert, especially in states where you have a concentration of Shiites. I wonder if for you this is the way to go, or if that is enough to just be on red alert. How should we address issues? Because we see that there was a protest days after the general was killed in Abuja.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I didn't get you, please. Sorry.
Okay, I was saying that the police apparatus, or rather security agencies in Nigeria, are on red alert, especially in states where there is a concentration of Shiites. Is that enough, looking at the fact that there was some protest by the Shiites a few days after the killing of the general?
All right.
All right.
It's in the
technical issues
the audio is not connecting there, but we certainly would have him back to continue with this discussion, because a lot of people would like to understand the implication of all of this rhetoric on Nigeria.
Absolutely.
The economic impact is there, because the point there is Nigeria depends on oil, like he said.
Yes.
And if Iran and US are going to be involved, in fact, already there's a spike in the price of global oil already.
Absolutely.
You know? So all of those...
And there are concerns that Africa is going to be a center for the issues, especially when it comes to if there's going to be a war between both countries, that Africa might feel the pinch.
Well,
because of the concentration or the interests of Iran in some countries in Africa.
On the other hand, the issue of the non-aligned movement, which most African countries belong to, is going to be a factor too, because when there is a face-up between the West and the East, the African countries are usually non-aligned, you know.